Welcome to Basic Brewing Video. I'm James Spencer.
I'm Steve Wilkes.
This is another of my kettle souring experiments where we use lactobacillus to
Oh boy!
we use lactobacillus to sour the wort before fermentation, so you can have more control over the level of sourness, and you don't have to worry about souring up your fermentation gear. So I got for Christmas, Santa Claus brought me an Instant Pot, as you well know, because I can't stop talking about it. But on this thing, it has a yogurt button, and which is designed to hold milk at a temperature that lactobacillus likes.
Let me think where you're going with this.
So I said, hey, I have used lactobacillus, like the stuff that's found in these Good Belly Plus shots.
Yeah.
This has active live lactobacillus in it.
I love it.
And you can use it to sour your wort and make a little tart beer. So here's what I did. This is an extract beer. So I took 1 pound or 450 grams of pale ale dry malt extract, and I added it to a gallon of water, and I boiled it for 5 minutes to sanitize it, and I cooled it down to 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 C. I think it's 43 C. And then I added this Good Belly Pro Shot into the jug, and I put the wort into a jug because I wanted to limit the exposure to oxygen. And so I put it in a water bath in the Instant Pot and dialed up that yogurt function, and then it kept it about with the lid off. It kept it at around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Mm-hmm. Pretty good though. So the wort started out at 5.1 pH. 24 hours later, it came down to 3.2.
Wow.
So what I did was I heated the wort up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 82 C, and then I added 1 ounce or 28 grams of Cascade, and I just held it there for 15 minutes. I put it in the oven and I just held it there for 15 minutes because I just wanted to get hop flavor in there. And then I chilled it down and I pitched Safale USO5. The starting gravity 1049, final gravity 1016, 4.4% alcohol. So I'm interested to see what you think about this.
I'm going to open this with the Basic Brewing
bottle
opener.
That's right. You can find it at basicbrewingshop.com. Now, you might think, hey, this is a lot of trouble to go for 7 beers, which is what I got out of it. But what you could do, instead of going ahead and fermenting and making a beer, you could use that 1 gallon worth of sour wort that's got all that lacto in it. You could use it as a starter.
Yeah.
And then you could put it into a bigger batch of beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty.
Fruity.
Thank you, Doctor.
What knockers.
Roll and say hey.
Oh, that's really, really good. That is just tart and refreshing and mango-y.
I was afraid you wouldn't like it.
I do like it. Because I've had a lot to drink.
This is our 4th show of the year.
No, I do like it.
It's grapefruity.
Yeah. Wow. Nice carbonation level.
Mm-hmm. And it's very cloudy, very, very cloudy. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is a tart NEPA. This is the next step.
Tart NEPA.
The next step to the New England IPA, it's the sour NEPA. It's the Instant Pot sour NEPA.
That's number 23 at Kana Grill on the menu.
or maybe it's the IP NEPA. That's my IP sour. Doctor, IP sour.
Don't brag about it. I'm only 5'8" myself.
If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need to talk about it.
That's right. That's super.
It's pretty good.
That's really good. It's really different. You're just a bundle of surprise.
If only I had a nickel. Now, in the past, I've used my high gravity electric brewing system to do something similar on a larger scale.
I was going to say, so scale this up.
Used a water bath to do 5 gallons.
Yeah.
But this is one way that you could, if you have an Instant Pot at home, you can use this to do a little experiment on a smaller scale. And like I say, then you could use the wort to pitch that into a 5-gallon batch. That way you get your pH down quicker probably than if you just pitch this little thing in 5 gallons of beer. And in fact, Nathan Senf, our friend up in Vancouver with Lightheart Brewing Company, he wrote me and said that he had actually used this technique to make lacto starters. So there's a professional brewer that's used the Instant Pot. He's a small scale professional brewer, but still.
It's a very clean beer. Boy, it finishes just bright as a penny.
Mm-hmm.
The fruitiness, the grapefruit, the mango. What's not to like?
I don't think you're getting a lot of mango from this.
I don't think I'm getting it from that. I actually didn't even mean that, but I do get.
But the Cascade hops, that tropical fruit, the citrus.
Yeah, maybe that's really, it's just tropical.
And it's not just way sour. I'd say it's tart.
Yes.
3.2 is a good, nice tart. And that really accentuates that tropical fruit, the citrus fruit. It just really makes it pop. And I think it, in the same way that hop bitterness balances a beer, this kind of tartness balances it in another way.
I think you're right.
So the hops were added, at 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 82 C for 15 minutes. So you're not taking a lot of bitterness out of the hops, but like I say, the tartness from that lacto.
It's definitely a well-balanced beer.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Very impressed with this.
Are you going to be okay?
No. I'm spending the night.
You seemed a little verklempt.
I'll give you a topic.
I could have another. I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do have some cool down.
I'm just so.
I've got some chilled.
So you made a 6-pack basically.
Well, 7. It came out 7.
Okay. A baker's 6-pack.
Yeah.
That's really great.
It's really tasty.
Yeah.
Sometimes these weird things that we do. It's like, wow, that's pretty good.
Maybe we'll never do it again.
Or it's not awful, but it's a successful experiment. It's pretty tasty.
I'd drink this beer.
Yeah, I want to do again. I want to step this up and
I'd like to have a keg of this stuff.
Yeah. So
all right,
there you go. Your Instant Pot inspiration for the gas is on. No wonder.
I've never been giddy.
Don't light a match. It's a good thing we don't have.
How often have I said that?
It's a good thing we don't have 1,000 watt halogen light bulbs burning in the room. All right.
I just don't know what to say.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers and happy brewing.
Cheers.
Come and visit us online. At basicbrewing.com, you can find archive lists of our audio and video podcasts on home brewing. You can also find our DVDs and our Brewer's Logbook, where you can track and log up to 50 batches of beer. If you're in Fayetteville, Arkansas, stop by Steve's Brew Shop or find him online at stevesbrewshop.com.
Where's that? There we go.
I was starting to feel a little sick.